Hi guys, welcome to this bonus episode of the podcast, and today I'm going to be sharing 3 quick tips to boosting your comprehension and saving time on reading. Getting the best out of your reading time. And the average person reads about 4 hours a day. Reading content from emails, from websites, from blogs, instant messaging, messages, and content from social media. And all this information, you can double your reading speed and also increase your comprehension, when you are intentional about how you read and, what you read to. And there are 3 key tips, to boosting your comprehension, those 3 tips are fundamental and they are foundational, and you could say they are common sense, but they are not common practice. So, remember, the 3 R's are taught by Jim Kwik. The first R, stands for reading, and it's a no-brainer, You can't comprehend something unless you actually read it. And so the first thing is you want to, get to reading itself. And the most important part of reading is scheduling time for reading, because if you don't purposefully choose a time or set a time to read, you may never get it done. A lot of people want to do a lot of things. They want to meditate, they want to journal, but they never schedule it or put it in their calendar, and then it doesn't get done. So when you write things down in your calendar, you treat it as an important thing that you have to do and get to. So you schedule your reading time and then get to reading. The second R is relating, and this is when you take what you've read and discuss with a partner, or a friend, and this way you are not only consuming information from the pages of the book, but you have gone on to internalize. Your mind has processed the information and you have internalized it, you have personalized it, and then you are teaching it to another person. Even though it is not word for word verbatim as the author has written it down on the pages of the book, but you are saying it in your own word, and that way your brain is, capturing those things, understanding those things and processing them for execution. The third R is writing, and this is also an important part of comprehension. What you want to do is, as you read, there are things that jump at you. There are things that speak to the things that you are working on, or goals that you have set for yourself, or just something that attracts you in the book, what you want to note. You want to put those things down. For some people, they take direct notes. For some people, they highlight in the book. Whatever method it is, just make sure that you are writing and taking notes from the books that you are reading, so that you can process those things and then put them in line for execution. So, the 3 R's again: reading and relating and writing. So, reading number 1 is actually doing the actual reading itself. Just like I said, it's a no-brainer. You can't comprehend if you are not actually reading. That's the first thing you want to do. Number 2 is to relate. Talk about the things that you've, the information you've consumed from the pages of the book with someone else. That way you are not only consuming information, but you're internalizing and, helping your mind process it for your own personal execution. When you are able to teach those things back to another person. And number 3 is writing, taking notes and, highlighting the things that jump at you from the book, either on something you're working on or things that concern your goals, or just things that attract you from the pages of the book. And that way you are boosting, your comprehension. If you are participating in the challenge and you're doing 15 to 30 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, you can finish a book in a week. And, that's good time compared to your previous records of unfinished or a red book, as it were. So you want to take those 3 tips and put them into your reading plan over this 12-day challenge, and you see a good result at the end of the challenge. So Remember the challenges, the reading challenge is running from 3rd February, which is today, through February 15th. And I believe if you're able to participate and also put these tips to use, you find your reading habits, revolutionized and coming out on the other side a better reader. So remember, if you want to share your daily reading experience, follow us and share your experience, tagging at influencebookclub_ng on Instagram and using the hashtag 12-day reading challenge. So that's it from me today, guys. Cheers.